So, Tabbibia is dead. Let me explain. Toby's shutting down the server due to the economy getting hacked, and we're moving on to, I guess, the quote-unquote season 2 of the world. I'm definitely gonna miss this world. I had a whole bunch of things that I really enjoyed doing, and for the last part of this episode, I think I just want to take the time to go in order and recount my progress for what I did in this series, because it really was fun. You know, I've dedicated the last year of my life to this server and my free time, you know, in between schoolwork and stuff. It really means a lot to me, and I'm gonna be sad to see it go. But I've checked out the new seed, and it looks pretty cool. Definitely looks promising. So first thing that I did on this series was I built this house. I didn't like the way it looked, and so I came back and I redid it, and I added a whole bunch of different blocks to it, like the signs. Added some spruce planks in between the wood to give it like a more rustic feel. It looks very nice. I always tend to build houses big enough to where if I wanted to, I could live in it for the whole series. So I'm not going to do that next episode. I'm just going to build structure after structure. It'll be a smaller scale. I'll have a small house. This is the kitchen. I really like the tiled floor. We have a little fireplace right here, a little gathering area. This is the living room. Got a dresser, a couch, just a little storage area. There's not much in it. I pretty much moved all my stuff over to my big base, which I never did get to finish. Technically, that was supposed to be what this episode was, but I only just downloaded Prism. This is my bedroom. This is the balcony. So yeah, that was my first build on this server. My second build on this server was this fighting arena right here. I had a rule board that may or may not have been blown up by a creeper. Oh yeah, it's still here. A PvP arena. I'm definitely gonna build one of these again. It never got used. Well, it did get used by me and Tech Guy, but that was pretty much it. It's pretty big for an episode 2 project. I can't remember how long I grinded all the diorite and the calcite for this. I like it. I don't think I won a single fight in this arena, but then again, I never claimed to be good at PvP. I just like building, and that's pretty much it. I know it all looks griefed right here, but we did this, or I didn't. I left the server because it was like 2:30 in the morning and I wanted to get some sleep. I don't exactly know what that monstrosity is, but I guess this is one way to end a series, you know? I guess people really did go nuts for the griefing. This here was my iron shop. It really turned out to be a fun project. Do I still have stock? I do still have stock. And more than an iron shop, it's also a coal shop and a copper shop. But didn't really make much sales here, but it was definitely worth it because the build is actually very cool. I incorporated iron into its design and the colors of iron. Had it have like a rusty colored roof and a little cooling pond right here. It's actually a really cool build in my opinion, very creative. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but I'd say that this is probably my second favorite build of Tabbibia. This is probably my favorite build of this series so far, definitely, like without a doubt. I never really did get to finish the interior the way that I wanted it to, so it's pretty boring. It's not at all like it is in my creative world, but we'll go there after I finish showing all the builds. Apples, golden carrots, and more golden carrots, and these were free eggs, assuming that you throw them at someone. I also terraformed this rock that it sits on. This area down here was flattened out by me. I built all these custom trees in the shopping district as well, so this is one of my favorite views of the shopping district right here of Spawn. I'm really going to be sad to see this go. I put a lot of work into making the shopping district look pretty, but I guess it is what it is. I'm not complaining about it. I am excited to get on a new series because Burnout was taking over. It would get harder just to start projects because I knew that I had projects that I needed to finish, but I knew that I wouldn't be able to finish them in a timely manner. This is a church. It obviously never got finished. I terraformed this cliff right here for Toby because, you know, I thought that this would be his big base. It's definitely one of the larger structures on the server. I don't know what his plans for under here were, but it would have been cool. But his decision, not my base. So this over here is Romania, which is a fairly new development. Romania didn't happen until, I don't know, it's only a couple weeks old. Right here, maybe? Yeah, Romania is right here. One structure is all I contributed. And I like the idea behind it. It's a cool looking house, but other than that, it's definitely not my best structure. So it's nice, but it's definitely not the best thing that I've ever built. And we have an upstairs here with 1 diamond. And then this over here occupied a bunch of my recent episodes where I was terraforming this cliff right here. I was supposed to build that bridge. Toby paid me to do it, but in the end I never ended up actually doing it. But school caught up to me. This is my embassy in Toby's new base area. So this is the room that I built in here. I think it looks pretty cozy. Basically, Toby gave me some words that described me, and I built something based off of it. And this is what I came up with. He called me magical and little. But I don't like being called little because in real life I'm not little, and it's one of my only good qualities, so I'm not giving it up that easily. Over here is my base, which I actually was going to finish this episode, but never got to it because series is ending. It's sad, but really nothing I could do about it. Maybe I overstepped my bounds, but I was able to build in creative mode just fine. Johnny Roblox was here. That's why the server's having shut down, is because of Johnny Roblox and his antics. And you just heard an explosion. That is one of my intellectual pride and joys on the server. It's a completely custom TNT powered cobblestone generator, so it's AFK-able. Yeah. And this is my barely working mob farm right here, which may have worked better if I actually lit up the caves properly, but it does work. Just barely. This is a bamboo farm, and it goes in here to power the smooth stone part of this, because I want to have smooth stone on hand at any given time. So bamboo powers the furnace, cobblestone comes down through here. I wonder if I break this furnace now, how much XP it'll give me. Let's find out. Oh, not that much. Huh. Interesting. And just over here is where I spent the majority of my time. This is my iron farm right here. It still works, but it hasn't been used in a while. And under here, another sugarcane farm. Well, actually, that's the only sugarcane farm. Might as well kill this guy. No point using him now. See, there's still a lot of iron. And then this just became storage for whatever. This is a bone meal maker. Used to, you could put bamboo in composters, but I don't know when they changed that. That's an auto smelter right there. Melon and pumpkin farm, which also became storage for just whatever because I'm disorganized. And this is the trading hall that I built. It's very nice in here, except for the fact of the and this in here I have to turn that down. Goodness gracious. This in here is also my other technological pride and joy. There is nothing in here now, and then watch as it gets flooded with chickens. So yeah, I guess my point's been made. And then down here, we have a sheep farm, which I'm sure doesn't have... Oh, okay, it does. Nice. It produces quite a bit. And I'd use that to trade with all of the shepherd villagers, or whatever they're called. Yep, shepherd. I guess that's pretty much it. All my progress can just be summed up into that, and I think for somebody that isn't a full-time YouTuber, not even that, somebody that has to dedicate most of his time to college studies, I think that this is pretty good, and I'm definitely gonna miss this world, so yeah, I say that we get on to stuff that I have planned for the other world. So this is our new world for Tabbibia. I don't know why my frame rate is so low, but I apologize for that. As you can see, I've already planned out a road for what we're going to do here. Toby said that he wants buildings on both sides and he wants to have a main street over here, but I know that I want to build my base over here in this area. And once I get off this world, I'll show you guys what I'm going to be building. I mean, that would be a good area to build bases over here. Gosh, why is my frame rate so low? That is terrible. I'm sure that there could be some savanna bases over here, but there's a jungle, there's a mesa further that way. Oh well, what was that? Whatever. There's a mesa over that way, like not far, it's just out of render distance, and I believe that there is a jungle just over to this side over here. So yeah, you can see jungle trees, and then I'll go as far as to show you where the mesa is. This right here, that could be cool for an elytra flying course, I've thought. Yeah, mesa's over here, and then spawn is just beyond the fog that way. So yeah, this is the new Tabbibia seed for, like I said, quote-unquote Season 2. Toby doesn't want to call it Season 2, but I think it's better that way. I guess this episode can be a world tour too, because I'll show you that all the plans that I had planned to do, or all the plans I guess I never ended up doing for Tabbibia. This was supposed to be a storage unit for Jewel. He asked me to design him a storage building for his base that he, well, not actually his base, it would be out in the middle of nowhere, and this is what I came up with, and I'm sure I've shown this on camera, but I think it looks pretty cool, especially for how simple of a build it was. And I believe I was talking about the basement in my episode, or earlier in this episode, that I never did get to finish it. I never got to finish what I wanted to with this. So I'll show you what the basement looks like. This is what the basement was supposed to look like. We were going to sell potions in here. And I think it's very atmospheric. It looks very nice. I'm pretty sad that I didn't get to build this, because this is definitely a cool build. This is my favorite part, more than the exterior. And I've shown this off quite a bit, but this is original. This is what my mega base was going to end up looking like. It's a straight up vibe. Like, I'm not gonna act like I'm all humble, because I'm very proud of this build. This is definitely one of the better things that I have ever built in my entire life, and I'm sad that I never got to see it to completion in survival mode. Sit at the head of the table. This I was originally planning for my hardcore Season 2 world, but I think I'm going to push that off a little bit and transfer all these to be my new base in Tabbibia Season 2. Now, each of these buildings has a functional purpose. This over here, that's separate, but I'm sure that I could find something for that. Maybe, I don't know. Snacks? I don't know. But there's a mob farm in here, and I think that the roofs of these buildings really are what set them apart from other builds, because they'd be much more boring if they just had regular roofs. But it has a water tower on it, it has like radio antenna, it has an etho hopper clock on top of it, and so I think that adds a lot of character to it. This one has laundry on the roof. It has some solar panels, some barrels, another water tower, a windmill on the side. And structurally, this build is pretty cool too. I was trying to channel my inner Scar for this, but of course, I'm not going to hold a candle to him for anything I build, but it still looks nice, in my opinion. So, wow, I really have the yawns today, huh? It is what it is. There would be an iron farm in here. I don't know why I decided to even attempt to try and build an interior for this, considering that it's going to be hollow except for the iron farm on the inside. This is going to be a sugar cane. It's going to be a pumpkin and melon farm, and it's going to be a bamboo farm. This right here is going to be a super smelter. Yeah, I'll be able to fit a super smelter in here just fine. And this, the yawns again. This is the second time this minute. This over here is my, if I could get up there, villager trading hall. I hope you liked this season. I know I sure did. It was definitely a comfort project that I could work on. I definitely made more friends doing it. Not exactly like we went out with a bang for season 1, but season 2, it's going to be good. Look at everything that I've shown you. This is better than anything that I would have ever completed in season 1, and I am happy for it. So if you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. I'm trying to get monetized so I could have like this side hustle that I actually enjoy doing during college. And yeah. The song mix that I used in this video was Alone With Myself by Dreamy. I hope you enjoyed the video. I put a whole lot more effort into editing this than I usually would, but I had help with a friend. I'll try to keep quality up for season 2, so episodes will be shorter, but they will be higher quality overall. Yeah, we've already started filming, and I have a storm chase video coming out soon for the 11/29, 11/30 upcoming severe weather event. So stay tuned. Thanks, guys.